So, this is the oldest laptop that can run Windows 11 25H2. Now, I have confirmed this, and I have checked on Wikipedia for a few hours now, just to confirm. So, anyways, if you haven't seen the short yet, basically, here's the thing. You know the HP Pavilion G6, right? It has the Core i3 370M. Well, that was released in mid-2010, and its entire lineup, in fact, was released in early 2010. But you see here, this laptop, right, was released in late 2009. And with it, the Core i7 720QM, alright? So, first off, let me explain when this CPU was released, alright? It was released in September the 23rd of 2009, alright? Much before the Core i3 370M, and much before the Pavilion G6, alright? And I did double check it on TechPowerUp's website. Yes, this does support SSE 4.2, alright? Now, the reason why I didn't see this when I was checking the list of CPUs was because, well, A, I'm an idiot, and B, TechPowerUp just kind of sorts it weird. So, for some strange reason, since technically these are both based on different architecture, since this is based on the architecture that gives it 4 cores and 8 threads, and the Core i3 370M is part of the architecture that gives it only 2 cores and 4 threads at most. See, TechPowerUp and also Wikipedia sort them as different things, alright, because they have technically they have different codenames. So, I didn't see it when I was doing the research, alright, last time. But this time, I confirmed, alright, 100%. I checked Wikipedia, I checked on the list of them. The mobile CPUs released before this were the Core 2 Duo mobile CPUs, alright? The later gen Core 2 Duo mobile CPUs, and Core 2 Quad mobile CPUs. So yeah, and those do not support SSE 4.1, alright? I mean 4.2. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Well, some of it only support SSE 4 in general. Alright, so let's go ahead, enter the BIOS here. Come on there. And it just booted into Windows 11. Awesome. Nice. Give me a second. Alright, so, you might be wondering, why did I just shut it down, alright? Well, you see, it's because I forgot. So you see here, this currently has Windows 11 3H2 rather. And technically, that does get less security well, it doesn't even get security updates, I don't think, anymore. It doesn't get any updates at all, in fact. Because its life already ended, like, last month in November. So, yeah. But you see here, this actually has data on it that I kind of do want to keep. Well, not keep, but, you know, I don't want to set it up again. So, I have the spare SSD here. And by spare, I mean I ripped it from the netbook, because netbook's basically half dead at this point. So, let me just go ahead and do this on camera, alright? I'm going to try. Now, the goal for this video, okay, since this is a simple video with no benchmarks or anything like that, I'm going to try and do the least amount of edits as possible, alright? Because, not because I'm lazy, but because I want to get this video out quickly, alright? Oh, this is a big old laptop, and really, really heavy. You should go see the video if you haven't seen it yet on this laptop. It's pretty beefy. But yeah, basically when I was making the video, I realized this is a laptop from 2009 with a Core i7 that fully supports Windows 11 25H2. Why did I not know about this? So yeah, kind of stupid. Let me go ahead and get the screwdriver. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back with the screwdriver, the Radio Shack screwdriver. I should only need a screwdriver, nothing else, alright, because the access panel is right here. Oh, and also if you're wondering, the power brick is making a little bit of hissy noises, so if you hear like a in the background, very, very bright. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna unplug it right now. But if you did hear it, blame it on the power brick, not me. Is it gone yet? How is it? It's not even plugged in, because look. It's not even plugged in. And it's still making that noise. There you go. Yeah, this power brick is weird. Luckily, though, I think I might just switch it out for a different power brick that's 90 watts. A little bit weaker, but it does make hissy noises. Sound like it's coil winding or whatever. How can a power brick have coil wind? Alright, let's go ahead and turn the screw on this dumb thing. Alright, come on. Why is this? I think this screw might be a little stripped, and I just made it worse. I'm a good technician, but yeah, I'm not a professional. And also, this is my own stuff, so if I strip the screws a bit, it's fine. I don't want to break the laptop, but I don't really care about the back panel because I'm pretty sure this is just a standard back panel. I'm pretty sure the same back panel that the gateway uses. Actually, I'm not sure though. So yeah, if I like strip the screws on here, it's fine. I don't care. But if I, for example, break the screen or something like that, I do care, right? I'm not a laptop abuser. I'm a little reckless sometimes, especially when I'm a bit mad at the whole fact that this is like the third video now that I've said on installing Windows 11. Actually, this is the fourth video I've said about installing Windows 11 on the oldest crap possible. So currently, the one that's still valid, the oldest PC one, yes, that's still valid because the Pentium 4601 obviously is, well, not obviously, but you know, it is the oldest processor that can run Windows 11 23H2. Oldest desktop processor would have to be some of the earlier Core i7s that this thing would have been released alongside with for desktop. So yeah. Oh, I also forgot, this thing can handle dual SATA SSDs, but I don't have the thing for this. And also, I'm pretty sure, hang on a second, let me just point the thing down here. I don't have another one of these. Is this screwed down? No, it isn't. I don't have another one of these little like wire things, whatever. So yeah, also I'm pretty sure this is, I'm not sure if it's running on SATA 2 or 3, but definitely at least SATA 2, because there's no way this thing is using SATA 1. Alright, but yeah, this is the important SSD. I'm not even going to unscrew the cage, because I'm going to put it back in after this video. I'm going to wipe whatever's on that SSD and just reuse it. I'm only doing this just because I'm too lazy to reset up Windows 11 twice, so yeah. Alright, just get it back in there. Alright, come on. Why are you being... Just go in. Yeah, there you go. That's good. It's gonna... Look here, it's not like we're gonna be shaking this laptop at all. We're just gonna be putting it on this shelf thing. Yeah, actually, this isn't even like a professional recording spot. This is literally just like inside of a shelf. Alright, as you can see here by this. Yeah, great recording setup here, but, I don't have anywhere else to record. It's not like I have a desk or anything. So yeah, please, someone who manufactures desks, like FlexiSpot, for example, please sponsor me, alright? I need a better desk. I need a better setup, in fact. My phone is what I use to record. Honestly, that's not too bad, I guess. But, you know, it's not great. And also, I would love for, at least I have this phone stand, you know. I would also love for, you know, like, maybe a professional microphone. But let's go ahead and stop ranting about YouTube right now, alright? I think I'm currently going a bit insane. Alright. Oh, that was good. That was good, snaps. Alright. Yeah, let's get this thing turned around. Oh, this thing's heavy. Ah. Damn, this must be heavier than like the Inspiron 1100 or the Pavilion DV8000. Alright, I'm gonna plug this in here just in case. I know the battery does function, but the setup for Windows 11 doesn't let you know what the battery percentage is, and this battery well, I don't think it's gonna last for more than like 1 or 2 hours. So yeah, and the installation, well, I mean, I did disable the you know, like the update process. I made it in Rufus so that, you know, it skips like the internet requirement, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead, point it up. Oh, that is a bad squeak. Bad squeak. Shut up, Power Brick. Shut up. I can't get it to shut up. Yeah. Not sure if you can hear, but it's a stupid Power Brick. Hate this thing. It's really loud. It even has little feet here because they realize that this thing is massive. Alright. Currently, alright, so I spam the escape key. This should take me up to the boot menu. Huh? What the... Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. What the heck? Is it because I just pulled the SSD out of that? Oh yeah, I pulled from the netbook, so this has a netbook installation of Windows. I don't think it has drivers or anything, but you know. Alright. Oh yeah, it's getting devices ready because it realizes it's in a different PC. Shut up, Windows 11. Come on. There you go. Alright, and now, because I held the power button down, I should be able to spam escape. What? I'm confused. What the heck just happened? Oh no, I think the USB, it detected that there's a Windows install on here. Oh my god, this is complicated. Oh my god. Stupid Windows 11. Alright, I'm just gonna cut the video off here, and I'm just gonna, you know, like, wait until we get back to the part where, you know, we're actually gonna, you know, we're in the installer for 25H2, so yeah. Please give me a second. Alright guys, I've got news. I finally get it to work. Alright, let's go ahead. Which key is it? This one. Yes. Generic flash disk. I think that's what it is. Ah! Boot from USB. I swear to god if it boots into the SSD again. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright, yeah, there's activity on the USB disk. Just a little bit of flashing on there. Yes, that's good. This is amazing. This is just amazing. Alright, I'm gonna wait until we actually get into the installer, though. I got jump scared. Alright, anyways, let's go. Next. Can't see. It's so dim. And not only that, but I'm pointing it down so that I don't do an accidental face reveal. But I might do a face reveal soon, but I'm not sure. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I can't see what the text says from my angle. It's really, really dim. Alright, come on. Yeah, this isn't the quickest. I think it's because of USB 2.0, because this CPU is actually quite decent, alright? Anyways, I'm just gonna fast forward through this, and we're gonna skip until the part where yeah, we're gonna skip until the part where we're into the Windows OOBE, alright, the out-of-box experience. Alright, let's go and skip ahead until then, alright? Now, I'm not gonna fast forward it because, well, you guys already know what it looks like, so yeah. Guys, I'm back. It's been another day, so I completely forgot what I've said already during the recording, but it is finished. Alright, it's currently loading up the installer. But yeah, it rebooted. And then it shut itself down at some point because I wasn't here. Because, you know, I was too busy doing something else. So, let's go ahead and get into the thing. I think, honestly, okay, so I'm going to skip the Wi-Fi part because obviously I don't want to dox myself. But yeah, anyways, I'll go ahead and see you when I'm after the Wi-Fi part, right? Where I gotta set up the Wi-Fi connection. I've skipped the Wi-Fi part, now it's checking for the updates. Yay. Oh crap, I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I? Oh no. Now I have to sit through those hour-long updates. So basically, I should have just pressed on the thing that said I don't have any internet, so I would skip the updates, because the updates take hours. But yeah, anyways guys, we already know this works. Alright. Now the updates, it's not like look here, I would get it if, you know, like we weren't on the latest feature version and it would update to 25H2 and, you know, it wouldn't work. But we already are on 25H2. We know that this works, so I think we should just call the video off here. Because, I mean, I'm not going to spend another 2 hours or more, not even 2 hours. Last time I remember installing Windows 11 23H2 in the system, it took over 5 hours, alright? 5 hours. So yeah, I'm not going to just wait here and just let this thing sit here for 5 hours and cook itself while it installs updates. So yeah, guys, look here, we already know that this thing can run 25H2 because, I mean, look at it right now. It's already installed. It's going through the OOBE. It's doing whatever the heck it wants it's doing right now, which is updating. And yeah, PC will restart. Oh my god. Windows 11 is annoying, alright? It needs you to do the updates, alright? In the thing, which is annoying, alright? Well, anyways, guys, see you next video, alright? We already know that this works, okay? And yeah, I want to make some other videos, alright? Because, I mean, we already made, like, basically this video on the Pavilion G6. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, see you next video, alright? Number 2, subscribe. Sorry about this being a bit of, a quick hodgepodge video.